Hello everyone and welcome back to the only series out there that combines the lore of Magic the Gathering with the physical cards you can win. I'm Simon and this is Friday Night Lore. So, if you're a fan of FNL, you'll notice that this series is intended to bring you the most recent lore from Wizards of the Coast. That way, I can tie the story to a new card in Standard to give away to you guys. Well, the most recent article of SOI lore is written in a certain style unbefitting for Friday Night Lore. Now, don't get me wrong, I thought it was written beautifully. It was fun, clever, and a very interesting read. If you haven't already, I really suggest you guys going over to the official site and giving it a read yourselves. You won't be disappointed. The article is linked in the description below. But anyway, what does that mean for this week's FNL? While I'm gonna do something different and fun to go with this unique article, I still think there's some information here suited for this type of video. So let's ask the question, has Nahiri traded in lithomancy for necromancy? You heard me right, guys. In the most recent article of official Shadows over Innistrad lore, it seems Nahiri, the famous stone shaper, may be practicing more with summoning the undead than summoning stone. The story follows a series of letters traded between Innistrad's most famous pair of sadistic siblings, Gisa and Geralf. For a little backstory, during the events of the original Innistrad block, Gisa and Geralf were in the middle of a huge necromantic duel. Each sibling would send their undead minions to the other to see whose unholy creations were better. This all stemmed from a rivalry born from their different styles of necromancy. Gisa is a ghoul caller, a traditional necromancer in every sense of the word. She whispers to the dead and they obey her command, shambling from their graves to serve willingly. Geralf, on the other hand, is a stitcher and alchemist. He uses science to combine various body parts into a single being, stronger than any of the individual parts on their own. These special monstrosities are known as scabes. The siblings couldn't decide whose method was better, so the two handled it the only way that made sense to them, a huge zombified battle. During their sibling civil war, they eventually came to a truce and decided to do something together for a change. Geralf had come up with the brilliant idea to attack Thraben, the holy city of the Church of Avacyn. With their combined zombie horde, they could be the first necromancers to raise the city. With glory and gold to be had, they brought their undead army to the gates of Innistrad's holiest city. While they managed to breach the walls, Geralf even managing to kill the sitting lunarch of the church while helping out Liliana Vess, their horde was eventually pushed back. While in retreat, Geralf went with Liliana while Gisa was caught by the city guards, resulting in her capture. And this is where the letters between the siblings begin in our story. Gisa escapes a prisoner transport caravan thanks to some of Geralf's creations, but it seems there's still some bad blood between these two powerful necromancers. Yet that's all information for a different video. How do either of these siblings even connect to Nahiri? Currently in the story, we know Nahiri is busy messing up Innistrad in order to get revenge on the neglectful Soren Markov. Being a lithomancer, Nahiri destroyed the Vampire Lord's ancestral home of Markov Manor, and now she looks to cause even greater destruction. Apparently, while Gisa was exploring her newfound freedom and damning her brother for treating her like a child, she made a new friend. Gisa names her new friend as Nahiri, a strange woman who loved the sounds of her whistles, Gisa's preferred method of raising the dead. Her new friend wasn't afraid of the ghouls. In fact, she displayed true interest in this practice. Although Nahiri said she probably wouldn't be too good at it, Gisa gave her a chance to learn how to whistle like she did. As their relationship grew, Nahiri eventually hired Gisa to work for her, more as friends than actual business partners. Nahiri asked her for a legion of zombified workers. They were to build a monument to their greatness off the coast of Nephalia. This massive collection of stone constructs would stand as a physical reminder of their talents, supposedly their talent for necromancy. Nahiri never told Gisa what the structures were really for, but me and you can assume it's probably not meant as a simple monument. But still, there's a lot of value in this small interaction. We finally discover who summoned those zombies Jace saw all around the base of the Drown Yard, the same zombies that convinced Jace that Liliana was the culprit. We now know that it was Nahiri that summoned these zombies to help in the Cryptolith's construction. Well, got Gisa to summon them for her at least. This is actually a really interesting turn of events. Why would a lithomancer like Nahiri need the help of an undead workforce to build the Cryptolith? And does she plan on using her newfound necromantic abilities or Gisa's friendship in her revenge? Those are questions we don't yet have answers to. And while she may have dipped her toes into the necromantic kiddie pool, I doubt Nahiri will be giving up lithomancy anytime soon. She'll probably leave that to the professionals. But that doesn't mean we have to stop speculating. What do you guys think a necromantic Nahiri would look like as a card? Let me know in the comments below. And that's gonna do it for this week's FNL, guys. As with all my Friday Night Lore videos, it's time to announce the giveaway card of the week. As this story was so heavily focused on necromancy, this dark art should be represented by a true zombified horror. So for this FNL, I'll be giving away a copy of Geralf's masterpiece. Remember, to enter for your chance to win this card, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and leave a comment on this video. At the end of the week, I'll select a random comment and share the winner at the end of next week's FNL. To wrap everything up in this video, let's unveil last week's FNL winner. That video focused on a scuffle between Liliana and Jace. Although things have calmed down for the two, Liliana now looks to experiment with the chain veil using lightning. So, I was giving away a copy of Harness the Storm. And the winner of last week's FNL and new owner of this Harness the Storm is Spartan185. Congratulations! Send me an email on the back end of my channel or contact me via Twitter to claim your prize. Remember guys, Twitter is by far the easiest way to contact me, so if you haven't already, consider following me at CybinMTG. Well, that's gonna do it for this week's FNL, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subbing to the channel. It goes a long way in supporting future content. You can also support the channel by becoming a patron on my Patreon. Not only do you directly fund my videos, but you'll also be entered into monthly giveaways. These giveaways range from cards to fat packs and even entire booster boxes. April's winners are about to be drawn, so if you want to support the channel and win cool stuff, check out my Patreon linked in the description below. FNL and all my giveaways are brought to you directly by abugames.com. ABU Games is an online store for all things MTG. They're amazing and you can find almost anything you could want. I really recommend you guys checking them out. In any case, thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you next time.